what's in place to monitor those who do not get pre-travel tests?
Okay, go ahead.
And then to ensure that when they get here, they do quarantine.
I guess as an addendum to that question, is it going to be the state's kuleana on that one, or is it the county?
State.
Okay, so they're going to have some people. Well, explain. Go ahead.
When we get to the inter-island, this is just going to elaborate on the problems of this testing and screening. But at this time, this is why it says there, if you are part of the state's program of a pre-test, and in that it states that if you don't care to do it, then fine. It's your voluntary choice. If you do that, then you will be subject to a 14-day quarantine. And on boarding and or traveling, they know that. That is so well publicized. And on that, I will say that that is a major problem on the inter-island in Okonak also. It is a major problem of everyone here because the responsibility says by the state, once they leave the airport, the responsibility of monitoring these people who are quarantined for 14 days is the responsibility of the county government of Hawaii. And that's one of the major reasons why we stated to the university, we don't have the capability to monitor all of your students. And I'm glad they canceled it eventually. But that is still a major problem, even as we speak, in regards to ensuring the enforcement of these policies. And again, the program is voluntary. You're screened. If you are not in this side of the line, it means you're not in a program to be tested again. You will go straight to your hotel and be quarantined for 14 days.
And who's going to send them there?
They go on their own. And that's if you look at that program, it's so full of holes. Let's say a person is infected. Who's going to check him, or if it's possible to check him from here to there, from the airport, where they stop at the stores, restaurants, or the beach, or wherever. There's no way that we can do that.
Okay, so what Ms. Vegas brings up might be a weak link in this system then.
It's a major weak link.
And it's going to be run by the state, right? But yet it's up to the counties to enforce?
Yes, sir.
The enforcement of the quarantine, this is supposed to fall on the county.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Appreciate the frank answer because that's where I think we're going to be running into our biggest problem is enforcement.
Well, I'm just going to ask you to work with me and do it.
Okay, me and you. All right, jump in my car. We go.
Let's go.
With that, Chair, I yield. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Whenever there's a disaster or things that's happening now, both the governor and the mayors have certain authority so that they can try to minimize many of the health concerns that we have at the.
Under that statute, we are given the right to mandate a test and mandate quarantine.
Yeah, so as long as there's a reasonable basis, to kind of draw the nexus, and that should be enough. And so far, from what I recall, at least 3 courts, have upheld the orders, and we have been involved in one of them that happened in the circuit court on the Kona side, where one of the judges had upheld the orders.